Pakistan violated the ceasefire for the 10th night in a row on Sunday, targeting multiple sectors across Jammu and Kashmir. Now, according to the Indian Army, in the intervening night of May 3rd and 4th, Pakistani forces opened unprovoked small arms fire in areas opposite Kupwara, Baramulla, Poonch, Rajouri, Mendhar, Nowshera, Sundarbani and Akhnoor. The Indian Army reported that it responded promptly, maintaining control across all impacted sectors. Meanwhile, in South Kashmir, 4 major search operations by the security forces are currently underway in the wake of the Pahalgam terror attack. Active operations are ongoing in the upper forested regions of Pahalgam and Kokanag, in Anantnag, Dachigam and Hapatnar. The high-intensity operations are focused on flashing out terrorist hideouts in dense forest terrain. In parallel ground operations, authorities intensified crackdowns on terror networks across the Kashmir division. Action has been initiated against 90 overground workers or OGWs linked to banned terror outfits. Over 100 residential premises associated with terrorists have been searched in the last 48 hours. The security has been further tightened across the region. Meanwhile, India's Defence Research and Development Organization DRDO has successfully carried out maiden flight trials of a high-altitude balloon that can fly higher than most fighter jets. The system is expected to enhance India's Earth observation and intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance capabilities. In a move symbolic to the heightened tensions at the border, the flag-lowering ceremony at the Attari-Wagah border was held with gates closed. There was no symbolic handshake between the Pakistan Rangers and Indian border guard commanders. And joining us on the phone is our special correspondent Idris Lone. Idris Lone, what's the latest on this search operation being carried out in forested areas in Jammu and Kashmir? And we do understand that over 100 premises were searched yesterday and the day before.
Well, yes, Eric, we've seen these 4 major combing operations of security forces taking place especially in South Kashmir, in Anantnag district, mostly close to the Pahalgam Baisaran area where the Pahalgam attack had taken place. We've seen how Jammu and Kashmir Police, Indian Army and paramilitary forces along with their commando wings have been carrying the combing operation in the forest area which is adjacent to the Baisaran where the main attack had taken place. We've also seen basically security forces going after the over-the-ground worker network in Jammu and Kashmir where at least 90 people have been booked under a UAPA and Public Safety Act. Some of them, supposedly, we have been told, allegedly were involved in helping out with the logistics to the terrorists who carried out the attack in Pahalgam. We were also told by our sources that around 15 over-the-ground workers were in constant touch with the terrorists who carried out the attack. And they had also done a recce of not only one place, but before that they had gone into Gulmarg, which is very close to the line of control. And after that they had gone to Pahalgam, where they recce'd 3 places, Adu, Betab Valley and Baisaran. And for them, Baisaran was the easiest because there was least presence of security at that point of time. And that's why they chose Baisaran as the place for the attack. What we are seeing is also security forces inching very close to these terrorists, especially in the forest area, as it has been covered from all the 4 sides now. And it's just, I think, the time that will decide when security forces will basically carry out the encounter. On the other hand, we've also seen the ceasefire violations continuously by the Pakistan Army on the 10th consecutive night, at least at 6 places across the line of control in northern part of Kashmir as well as in the Jammu division. The ceasefire violations have been continuing from the last 10 days, and it seems Pakistan is tense at the moment because India has not militarily responded as of now for the Pahalgam attack, and that is one of the reasons that Pakistani army has been violating the ceasefire. On the other hand, defense analysts also say that Pakistani army could be giving cover to terrorist groups who want to infiltrate into the Kashmir territory, and they could be giving them the cover by violating the ceasefire on the LOC.
That is our special correspondent Idris Lone. We'll have to leave it there. Thank you.